Hi and welcome back to the next episode. So last video we started looking at power chords and just opening up the whole neck with loads of different chords. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two songs or riffs from songs that will get you practicing two totally different strumming patterns, but also I've got a plan for building up one of them in a later video where we'll actually teach you the whole song. So first song I'm going to show you is Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit, because it's got quite a good strumming pattern to get your head round, and it's 4 chords and it repeats on a very easy loop. So let's have a look at those chords. Okay, so the 4 chords which we're going to need for this is on the E string. We want to use a power chord at the 1st fret. So when I refer to the fret, what I mean is where your first finger is going to go. So that's finger 1 on the 1st fret, finger 3 on the 3rd, and finger 4 on the 3rd, just like the power chords we learned the other day. So that's chord 1. We're then going to take that shape and we're going to move down by 1 fret. So we'll put the first finger on the 1st fret of the A. So that's chord 2. Chord 3 is we're going to slide up to the 4th fret and we're going to move to the E. So that's going to be on the 4th fret, E. And then we're going to slide down a string as well again, so it'll be again 4th fret but the E. So that's 4 chords, so 1st fret E, 1st fret A, 4th fret E, 4th fret A. Now I've deliberately picked this song because it's quite a lot of moving up and down, but also you're moving left and right as well at the same time. So here's how the riff sounds when you play it at speed. And then what we'll do is let's have a little look at how you slow that down. So first chord, so it's down and then a flick up and down, or down then up, sorry. So down and then flick it, up then down, and then we're going to go down to the A string on the 1st fret. So you then need to do a faster strum, so it's, and then a slight pause, and it's 2 downstrokes. So again, that's the first 2, but then the same pattern repeats when you get here. So it's, so that was the 4th fret on the E. So you move to the 4th fret on the E, and the same pattern will repeat. So it's down and then up, and then down a string. So if we just played that, you'll get when you listen, what you hear is there's a bit more to the guitar that you're hearing, and it's because as he slides between the chords, he's almost just damping it. So if I turn my guitar like this so you can hopefully see, you're not actually putting the pressure on, you're just lightly covering the strings and strumming over the top of the strings. So as you slide from here to here, so hopefully you heard that. And then that song, that is pretty much the whole of the song. There is a guitar solo on it, and there's the little bit during the verse which is very simply take your first finger, put it on the bottom 2 strings and bar the 2 of them together. So press, by that I mean pressing down on both strings at once. And then what you do is you pick the B string and then the E. And that's when the bass is playing you'll be playing. And that is largely the most of what you need for this song. But the bit that I really want you to focus on and practice is this riff. So we'll go through it again, I'll play it slow and you can try to play along. And just build up to the speed till you get faster. And again, use the song, listen to that, and hear how it's played there. The second riff I want to show you, and I want to show you this one because the strumming pattern is more of an up and down, and it's the chorus from Private Eye. So the chords you need from this are on the E string, and you're going to use the 3rd fret. You're then going to use the A string, 2nd fret, and the 5th fret on the A string. But this chorus doesn't repeat those 3 chords back to back. It then has a second form, which is again back to the 3rd fret on the E string. Then you go to the 7th fret on the A, and then you go back up to the 5th fret on the A, and it goes. And that's the chorus. So you've got 6 chords that you're using, and then it repeats again. And the thing to remember with this one is that the first chord, so when you're on the E string, that's actually played for twice the amount of time as the 2nd and 3rd chord. And then when you do the second part, the same goes again. So you play it for twice as long, and then your 2nd and 3rd chords there are played for slightly less. So again, practice that one. You've heard how it's played there. The strumming pattern is just up and down. So if I turn around to let you see it. So it's a nice simple strumming pattern, and it means that it can leave you free to think about where you're moving your left hand in terms of going up and down the strings and going left and right. So there you go. That's a little lesson on how you can use power chords and how you can play a couple of different songs. So practice with Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. That song is really good because it's going to get you moving around quite a lot, and it's actually got a strumming pattern where as you start to get the hang of that, it will really help to loosen up this right hand and get your strumming doing the right things. And then the other one is to learn Private Eye's chorus by Alkaline Trio. And like I've said, I've got an idea for a lesson I'm going to do when I show you something different to play on the guitar, where we'll actually come back and we'll use that song, and eventually we'll be able to put it together so that we'll have the full song available for you to play. But in the meantime, keep on practicing those, keep having fun, keep enjoying it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.